Hi, this is Eric, and today I want to talk about participation. And what I mean is how to get people comfortable but also really engaged with an exercise or a game or a situation that you're doing. And I have a few principles that I'm going to walk us through. The first one is small steps. So what do I mean by that? When you are designing an activity, think about how you can gradually get people more and more engaged over time with participation. I want to use as an example rock, paper, scissors plus an exercise in the Rules We Break. In this exercise, it starts with just two people playing rock, paper, scissors with each other, two volunteers from a bigger group, and then it gradually goes through a series of modifications that get more active and more engaged, but it doesn't start off with asking everybody to be goofy or asking everyone to be physical. In other words, what is the on-ramp that you can build that leads people gradually into being more engaged? This is a great overall design principle. What is the tutorial experience that people first encounter that gets them more comfortable so that they can more fully participate in your experience? The next principle is that it's okay not to play. So if you are running an exercise or doing any kind of activity, it's always good to remind people that they don't have to play. If you're being forced to play, if you have to play, I don't know what that is. That is not play. It's maybe work or something like that, but it's not play. It's okay not to play. Play should always be voluntary. So what that means is that you can remind people of that. You can invite people not to play. Bernie DeKoven, from whom I got a lot of the exercises and ideas in the Rules We Break, felt that it was so important that this idea of being okay not to play, that he would sometimes, when running a big group of people playing games together, would have everybody practice not playing together. We would all sit out together just to make it totally clear that that is a valid and option for anybody, that they don't have to play. But what are they doing if they're not playing? Well, another principle for participation is giving people special roles. So if you're not playing, maybe you can be a referee or a volunteer or a spectator even in some way, right? So for example, if you have people that are choosing not to play, but they're spectators, that's a special role. Spectators can kind of cheer people on and give energy. And then after you play, you can ask the spectators, hey, you have a special point of view, you have eyes on the outside, you tell us what just happened, what did you observe? So go to the spectators or other people that weren't playing first to get their take on what just happened. So special roles is a great way to have people become more comfortable. Lastly, of course, you can change the game. I mean, we're talking about design, right? You can redesign the game. You can change the materials or the space or even the rules of the game. In Rock, Paper, Scissors Plus, the final most engaged, fully participatory version is Rock, Paper, Scissors Tag. You might be running a short distance. But if people don't want to chase each other, what can you do? Maybe you can run in slow motion. Maybe you can run, but with your knees touching so that you can only move slowly. And it just slows everyone down and maybe makes it more accessible for everybody to play. Make it a group design problem. Talk about, hey, how can we change the game to maybe slow things down, make it less physical or make it more accessible for everyone. Okay, these are the principles for guaranteeing participation or at least encouraging more full participation. They are great design principles, even if you are designing a meeting or running a game or an exercise, or really doing any kind of social activity together. Think about small steps. Remember that it's okay not to play. You can always have special roles that don't put people in the spotlight. And you can change the game if you need to. Thanks a lot.